Way too rich, drive a roll, made a billy off the stove, and like go, yeah. Yeezy and dollar sign. Okay, so, yeah. So you want to come to my crib for the 100K party? Yeah, it's not even funny anymore. So, yeah, I guess it's time to wake up now. Buy Bitcoin, buy happiness. So, simply put, the only thing worth quote owning is Bitcoin and or maybe MicroStrategy stock. But beyond that, the reason why Bitcoin is even more valuable than MSTR is because, one day Michael Saylor is gonna die. Hopefully MicroStrategy will continue to do its thing, but one thing I learned is with charismatic leaders and followers, like Steve Jobs, etc. Once they done dipped out or die or whatever or retire, the company will fall, right? So Bitcoin will last 100,000 years. MicroStrategy won't. America as a nation probably won't last 100,000 years. Assuming that Bitcoin, Senator Cynthia Lummis passes the Bitcoin Act, America buys 1 million Bitcoins. I don't know, hopefully 2 million Bitcoins. I mean, that would be like owning at least 10%, 20% of the Bitcoin supply. 4 million Bitcoins seems like a better idea. I'm like, it totally makes sense. It's like, America could at this point print money and the whole reserve is US dollars. And because America also has the biggest military, we could just do whatever that if we want. So even if America was like, we're gonna buy 10 million Bitcoin, we're gonna buy 51% of we're gonna buy how many Nakamotos? We're gonna buy 10 Nakamotos. A Nakamoto is 1 million Bitcoins, right? Which is like worth like what, $20 billion, $200 billion? I don't even know anymore. The numbers are starting to get ridiculous. So if you could own all of cyberspace, which is the most valuable thing in the human universe, right? It's gonna be like the neo-colonialism manifest destiny for America and beyond. So the benefit is if America owns cyberspace, China, which is essentially a lame duck, is gonna just try to beg to play catch up. So as a consequence, one of the upsides and the good things to consider is, Bitcoin is obviously the future. Bitcoin for life. It's not a Lambo, not a Cybertruck, not a whatevs, right? Like, nothing, would just buy Bitcoin. Like, you own it forever. You can give it to your kids without no inheritance taxes, right? There's no property tax. There's no tax. You can't tax Bitcoin until you sell it. But if you buy it and you hold it indefinitely, you never plan on selling it, which is the smart strategy. Even Donald Trump was like, you don't sell your Bitcoin, right? We're never going to sell our Bitcoin. I'm never going to sell my Bitcoin. I'd rather work as an Uber driver than sell my Bitcoin. Or work in cybersecurity, penetration testing. That's apparently where the big money's at. So yeah, I think, my thought about Bitcoin is essentially solidified happiness. Whenever you hear the news, CNBC, like MSTR, MicroStrategy is trading higher options, more volume than even Tesla, Nvidia. That's insane. Like, it's at this point where you just can't even ignore it no more. So as a consequence, good morning, you're going to have to buy a piece of the pie while you can. So the great genius to thinking about Bitcoin is like solidify happiness. If you just took all the happiness molecules, all that economic happiness power, and put it into a thing, that is a Bitcoin.